Hi everyone, it's me Emily. As you can see today I am at the Happy Home Paradise Islands. I'm going to be doing some house designing. Hopefully this will be fun, and especially if you guys don't own the DLC, because I think you have to pay a little bit extra to have it and stuff. So if you guys didn't decide to buy it, then maybe you'll have fun watching me do some of these houses. This isn't my normal type of build, but I was trying to do a normal build and I just had none of the materials I needed. So I think I need to play the game and be on this island for a little bit longer just to gather the materials I need. So for now, I'm just going to do a little bit of house designing. So when I filmed this, I was going to basically choose a random person on the island because I already had my own ideas for some builds. I was going to see what they suggested, and that's what I was kind of planning on. But once I had bought all of the things I wanted from the shop and I went to talk to Isabel, Nico came on in and I ended up getting this cutscene. Now I am going to go ahead and show it. I think it's interesting, and I think most of you who are playing the game will have already seen this. If you don't want spoilers of a hospital, like the hospital cutscene, then just go ahead and skip a little bit forward in the video. But yeah, I thought I would include this. I wasn't even expecting it when I filmed. I didn't know this was going to happen, so it kind of changed my plans, but I thought it's quite cool because it's so unique. So Lottie has a poorly stomach and she has to go with Wilbur on the plane to go to the hospital. Take good care of her, Wilbur, no turbulence, okay? Roger, we'll get this walker to the walker dock at match speed. And then Nico basically takes over and he tells us that he's going to go ahead and just close down the Happy Home Paradise service for a little bit. And then in walks Faith. I don't know whether everyone gets Faith or whether it's a different villager each time. I don't really remember how it works exactly, but Faith wanted a house. Now this really did kind of throw a spanner in the works for me, just because, like I say, I was planning on picking my own clients and just doing a fun build for you guys in their house. Whereas because Faith, she had her own design already picked out and she wants a marching band. That's her concept, so I have to work around that. So I was hoping we can still make it work, but yeah, it's not exactly what I was originally planning to do, but I think we can still create something pretty cute. I pretty much always go for a one level home, especially if I don't have many ideas. I think it's just easier to create one good room instead of two mediocre rooms. In terms of the outside, I gave her this nice beach, but because again I didn't really have any ideas for this build, this probably isn't one that I would have picked myself. If I would have had her on my island and I was walking around, I don't think I would have chosen it. Only because, I don't know, I just wasn't really interested in creating the marching band. But I guess that's the point, is that you get to do a challenging build because the island picks it for you at random. For the outside, I don't really have that many ideas, so I'm just going to chuck down some trees to fill in the space a little bit, but not worry too much about how the outside looks because I'm not going to be spending that much time outside on the build anyways. And yeah, if you guys don't have the DLC, basically Happy Home Paradise, you can make all different villager houses and you get to design their rooms and it's super cute. A little tip for you guys that do have it is I always forget to polish my furniture. I get to the end, I've told them that their design's complete, and then I realise that none of the furniture is polished. So I've started immediately when I go into the house polishing one furniture item. That way it kind of acts as a prompt when I get to the end that I should go through and pick what I actually want to polish. And I'm starting by picking out my wallpaper and flooring. Now, because I didn't have too much of a strong concept for this, I thought I would do something just to fill some of the space up. So I went ahead and gave her this kind of balcony area, which I create by setting an accent wall with the Starry Night Sky wallpaper, and then two partition walls go either side, and then it kind of looks like she's got a balcony onto the outside there, which I think is really cute. I like how it looks a lot. And I'm just going through and grabbing all this different furniture, trying to keep most of the furniture within this almost medium brown colour, not too light but not too dark either. And then for the balcony, to give it some flooring, I'm using rugs. Just this will help create a bit of a separation. And this white tile ended up working really well, it fit perfectly and I liked how that looked a lot, so I went with that. And now I'm just going to come through and place a whole bunch of musical items. She wants it to be a marching band headquarters. I'm not exactly sure what that would look like, but I thought as long as I put all different types of musical items, then the theme should be quite clear. A challenge that I tend to have with these builds is filling the center space, because I'm used to kind of just putting everything on the outside, whereas actually I like to put something in the center. So I moved this piano into the middle, and I think that gives a really nice kind of central focus to the room. And then I'm creating a practice corner over in that kind of top left corner with the music stand, and I think it's the saxophone I put there. Then she's got all of her spare, not furniture items, her spare musical instruments. So she has the cymbals, and I gave her some cookies because I feel like if you're having a busy rehearsal session, then you're going to want a snack. These drums are really cute, I like how they look a lot. And I gave her the guitar. Overall, this was actually quite fun, especially because, like I've said, she's probably not one that I would have picked myself. I think it's a lot of fun to kind of be given a challenge and just have to make a design work. And I'm just so obsessed with using rugs all over my flooring to create different sections. So here I'm making, it's almost a little like different space over here now in the bottom left corner, even though it's just set out on the main floor. And on my old island I had the Happy Home Paradise as well, but I used to rush a lot of the builds, so I would accept a build and then not really have much of a concept for it and not kind of work that hard on them because I was just keen to get it done almost. Whereas on this island I've been trying really hard to actually create good builds and builds that I'm proud of and rooms that I like. I realised if I wanted to put the wardrobe in, I actually had to move my partition walls down just slightly, but I did that, and now I can almost create a separate little bed and changing area back here, which I like. Choosing some items just to put on top, I went for some books. They could be music theory books. You guys should leave me a comment if you play any instruments. I play piano, and then I also did like singing grades as well. So I have my piano just up to grade 6, my singing is at grade 5, and then I did my grade 5 theory as well. So I did a lot of music, but since I've been at uni I haven't been doing as much because we do singing in class and stuff, so I've not been doing grades or actual classes in it because I just take for classes like within my uni, and it's been really good. I do enjoy playing instruments. And I really like how this back area turned out. She gets a little hammock. I gave her the music thing, I don't know what it's called, but the music box, so that she can play some music on the radio, because I think if you play instruments you would want to listen to songs a lot as well. I gave her that, and I'm just tracking in some final details by adding lots of wall items. I feel like I normally forget to decorate the walls, and then when I remember to do it, it just adds such a nice touch to a room. Just a little bit more detail. Yeah, I think it's cute. I gave her her photo as well. I really do like to put the villager photos up on their room. And these floral hanging like banquets, I don't remember what they're called. Oh, bouquets? Oh my gosh, I don't know how you say bouquets, I think. But those hanging flowers, they look so nice. I really like them. I put them a lot, and I'm using the starry garlands here for a pop of brightness. I just really like decorating the walls. I think it's a lot of fun. And finding some ceiling decor. I went with this wooden light just because I kind of feel like I have quite a wooden theme going on, so I stuck with that. And then I used these hanging birdmobile things, and they are so cool. Like, they're really cute. I really like how they look hanging from the ceiling. Now I'm coming through and deciding what I would like to polish. I don't know, I like putting polish. I decided to put some butterflies down, so there will be butterflies coming throughout her house, which I think looks really nice. And then I decided to make a few of the musical items sparkly. I'm now going to go ahead and tell her it's finished, and I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the montage. I feel like the montages are so much fun to watch, so I'm going to just play the actual music from it and you guys can enjoy. And we are all done. What a cute room. I'm actually so proud of it, and especially because it's not one that I felt like I had many ideas from. I'm just so pleased with how it looks. I think it is super duper cute. I'm now going to be taking some pictures of Faith in her room, especially for the Happy Home, whatever it is, like the Happy Home app. By the way, if you guys want to visit my rooms, I will go ahead and leave my Happy Home designer code in the description box. I forgot to actually film it, but I think that would be fun, as I could leave the Happy Home numbers so you guys can visit me if you want and see the builds I've done. And I head back, and Lottie is now all better. Whilst I go ahead and finish talking with her, let me just thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. Just to let you guys all know, I'm going on holiday next week. There will probably be one more video out before holiday, but then there will be a week without videos, so I'm very sorry about that, but I have no way to post them whilst I'm on holiday, so there should be one more video, and then I come back on the 14th, I believe, so probably 14th or 15th I will get a video out for you guys. It depends what time my flight home is. But yeah, I hope you guys have all enjoyed watching. Thank you so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye!